All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go over this Ben Shapiro, Gina Carano interview, and some points that I thought were pretty damn important. Now, I'm only going to talk about three different points that really stuck out. Some other ones did stick out to me as well, but I want you guys to go over there and give them some love or whatever for being able to, because apparently they're on a new business venture. So I need you, to go over there with, it's a small channel, but every little bit helps whenever we're fighting this culture war. Now, before we do that, I want y'all to comment, like, share, subscribe, right? All right, so at 7 minutes and 45 seconds, and it came on talking about her having to, when she didn't want to put the pronouns in her bio, that her agency told her that she was going to have to get on the phone with some kind of LGBT liaison or something. I'm like, well, what the hell is this? What is this, some kind of mafia or whatever that you're supposed to, that anytime you offend someone, then you have to go and you have to talk to this certain cadre of people and say, hey, yeah, let me make amends with you. This is that the, honestly, this is basically, let's be fair here, this is basically what Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson have been doing for years. A company would go and talk to them, and then they would, those two people, Jesse Jackson or Al Sharpton or somebody like them, would let the company know if the whole goddamn community, black community or whatever, black Americans are offended about what happened. So these people that she's talking about here, she's supposed to talk to some mafia or something and say, hey, yeah, did we offend? Go talk to them. They'll tell you if the LGBT people are offended or not. But see, here's the problem. Just like Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, there's a conflict of interest there. I've said this before. Do you really think that Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton want to see the end of racism? Do you think so? Do you think that they want to see the end of racism in America or racism anywhere? Of course they don't. That's their cash cow. That's how they make money. So they're going to find racism anywhere they possibly can, even if it's not necessarily there. Now, also at 9:15, she was telling Ben Shapiro that they told her that she was not apologetic enough, and she was going to have to talk to 40 people. Once again, this cadre of people that of the LGBT community, and let's be fair here, we know that's not going to be a talk. It was supposed to be her on Zoom or something with 40 different people from the LGBT, I guess, liaison committee. I don't know. And they were supposed to have a discussion about it. Now, we already know, just like I've said on previous videos, we already know when people talk about let's have a discussion about race, it's not a discussion about race. It's shut up, Whitey. Let me tell you how racist you are. And you can't ask any questions. There's no questions to be asked. You cannot ask nope. You asking a question alone that indicates your racism, flat out. That's it. So the whole conversation, that would have been her on Zoom with 40 people beating the hell out of her mentally. That's exactly what that would have been. At 20 minutes, she was saying it was her first time voting, and one of the things that she thought was weird was the whole voter ID thing. Anybody with a thimbleful of sense would sit back and know that if to not have any kind of, to not have to show any kind of ID at all before you're given the vote to actually vote away, to have the American purse opened up, all tax dollars opened up because of, let's be honest, you go into every election like this. Your vote could end up meaning that there's a whole bunch of money going to different countries that that is not going to help you. So I think isn't it reasonable to ask for voter ID? That's very reasonable. And let's be honest with you, you want to talk about the voter, having, I'm trying not to be demonetized here. Just by me saying voting probably did get me demonetized. To not have anyone question the election would probably be a real good thing to go ahead and have that voter ID so that you can sit back and say, see in your face, you lost fair and square. That's like going under the hood, right? In the NFL. So you would think that a person would want that. So I don't see that as being a problem. So anyway, that's my thoughts on that. I want you guys to go ahead and go and watch it. Just search that Sunday Special, Ben Shapiro, Gina Carano, and let them, just listen to them talk. I think it was a pretty good conversation. But those are three things that really stuck out to me. There were others, but those are three of the things that really stuck out to me. All right. Comment, like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one. All right.